Well, what's going on, Switch leaders? Thank you for checking out this week's video, talking about all the things that you can be looking forward to this week at Switch, where we are stepping into another spiritual discipline, the one that you are afraid potentially to pray for, the one that is you better not say it, because then God will give you the opportunity to experience it, and that is patience. I've really so enjoyed what it's looked like to walk through the spiritual disciplines of what it looks like to have the fruits of the Spirit. Jesus said that we would be known by our love. And I think as we are evaluating where we're leading our students, we can test the fruit of their faith by seeing how these are lived out every single day. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, gentleness, goodness, and self-control. And I've loved walking through Galatians, how it's revealing even to me the areas in my life that I need to say yes to these things and what happens when we do. This week we're actually stripping back some things differently at Switch for our worship experience. We will have an unplugged version of Switch, which means a more acoustic style worship from the middle. If you're not familiar with that, I hope that you're ready and locked into what is going to be an incredibly intentional and special night. And then alongside that, Macy will be giving our live speak this week, which will be fantastic as we talk about what it looks like to have the awareness and to walk in patience, and why it's so important in a day and age where things are all about instant gratification and what we want. We've been walking through in our YouVersion Bible plan what it looks like to have patient endurance, to set our eyes and our focus on Jesus. And I think now more than ever, it is so obvious when we as people of God step into this and embrace it. It is night and day difference, those who have the Spirit and are walking by the Spirit and living in the Spirit. And so that's what we want to become, and that's what we have to choose. And so how are you choosing as a leader to prepare yourself mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, getting into God's word, being still with God, and wrestling through life situations, and ultimately surrendering them to Him? Because God is at work at Switch and in your life. And I want to remind all of us to continue to finish the good work that God has placed on our heart, and to continue to see students take a step in their faith. So how can you come ready at Switch, no matter what role you serve in, to encourage a student and ask them this one big question: how did you see God move in your life this week? Or if you wanted to phrase it a little bit differently, what did you see God do in your life this week? Just asking this one simple question can lead to a incredible conversation of value, talking about what it looks like to experience God. Let's lean into that space and continue to steward the students in front of us, getting their names, following up with parents, partnering with them, encouraging our students to take next steps in their faith, as we too are taking next steps in our faith. So I love you guys so much. I can't wait to see you this Wednesday night. Peace.